Hello and welcome one and all, I am Old School Gamer 1971, a special shout out to Millie and Lloyd. Hope you're all having a great day and are staying safe. Today's subject matter is Old School Opinion, August 2020. Before we begin, if you enjoy the video, give it a big thumbs up, like, and if it pleases you, check out my channel and subscribe. So without further ado, back again with 5 more gems for you to peruse. And this is what I think of this lot. Jump Step Step, developed by East Asia Soft and released for the PlayStation 4 in 2020. Program the robot to negotiate the planet's surface. It is all your fault if you mess up. Takes a bit of the old grey matter, reminding me a lot of the Big Trap toy from the 1970s. Always wanted one but never got one. This is certainly a novel game. Just ignore the child-friendly graphics. Willy Jetman Astro Monkey's Revenge, developed by Last Chicken Games and released for the PlayStation 4 in 2020. Paying homage to Jetpack for the Spectrum 48K, this is great fun and really takes me back. Takes some finger gymnastics getting the hang of hovering and shooting at the same time. This came out of nowhere for me and certainly feels like those old games. Super Destructoid DX, developed by Ratalaika Games and released for the PlayStation 4 in 2018. Space Invaders, a more advanced version. I've spent a good while blasting enemies on this game, with classic mode and challenge mode, certainly enough to bring you back for more. It also feels like an evolution of the original Space Invaders game, including sound. Arcade Archives Sunset Riders, developed by Hamster Corporation. It came to the PlayStation 4 in 2020. This is an old arcade favourite of mine, releasing on the arcade in 1991. It was around 50p ago when it first shown up and I loved it. I'd pump a good fiver into the slot, one that I've played through recently. Hard to believe that this was Konami. Come on, we need a PlayStation 5 follow-up. And finally, Twin Robots, developed by Thin Ice. It came to the PlayStation 4 in 2017. A puzzler that is playable in 2-player. Starts off easy and soon gets harder. My niece Moomin had a good go at this game and did enjoy her time with this game. You can make mistakes, but it's how you come back from your mistakes. And whilst it looks simple, it has a lot of charm. As well as catching up, this month I will be reviewing Black Sad Under the Skin. You play as a detective in noir style in a world populated by manimals. My words, not theirs. Made of Skool, a horror game that caught my eye after watching the trailer. I could not wait to get my hands on this. PGA 2K20, a golf game made and released by 2K. Since I could remember, official golf games were always EA. And Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, a remake of the 2003 GameCube title. I cannot wait to finally play this game. This month I cannot wait to sink my teeth into this lot. As well, I'll be doing 2 top 10s, stealth and puzzle games. Today we have an upcoming State of Play, a PlayStation 4 centric affair. I thought we was overloading them with the PlayStation 5 ones from here on out, weighing in at a whopping 40 plus minutes. And whilst it has limited PlayStation 5 news, it will be interesting to see with all the talk of Silent Hill. Maybe we might get a PlayStation 4 version of the PlayStation 3 HD collection. Come on Konami, you can do it. Let us hope that this has not come about because of a delayed PlayStation 5 release. Nah, they have admitted that there is going to be like another event later in the month. So, Campfire Talk this month has been about Cuphead. We have heard mucho talk about games coming out on both brands. From Sony we heard that multiplayer centric games could come out on other consoles, and Microsoft have been saying that they would release games on other platforms. This is really the first proof of this, and it is a banger. As a fan of the shoot 'em up, this is right up my street. Had to pinch myself when I first saw this on the store. In my opinion, it is good to get some titles that cross over, but you still need to make exclusives to set your console apart. After all, it's why I've stuck with the PlayStation brand, it's because of their exclusives. So how goes this month's trophy hunt? Where the hell's the month gone? I started to play Bad North and my month was gone. I only have one more trophy to go on that one. Still gotta grind that darn materia on Final Fantasy VII Remake. The trophy count, as you can see, 8,738 trophies, 102 platinums, 604 gold, 1,565 silver and 6,467 bronze. I must do better on Final Fantasy VII Remake. I must do better on Final Fantasy VII Remake. And it's done. If you found this video interesting or have any suggestions, please comment down below, as it will put a big old smile on this old face. Let's get the conversation started. I will answer you all. I post new content every week. Have a great day one and all, and thank you for your support. This has been Old School Gamer 1971, signing off.